Hello, and welcome back to the Reading Foundations course. Today we will work through module number 7, and this is the last formal module for this course. In the previous modules, we learned about workshop teaching, including learning about mini lessons, assessments, and small group instruction. Today we're going to explore more elements of a balanced literacy program, elements outside of the reading workshop. Today I want to teach you that reading teachers use interactive read aloud to expose students to various genres and various strategies. We do this by ensuring that we choose a variety of text to expose students to many different types of text. We plan prompts to help students learn strategies, and we teach students how to effectively talk about texts. Good reading teachers execute a read aloud every day. Read alouds are important for many reasons. Some of these reasons are they provide a model of good reading, they motivate our students to read on their own, they develop background knowledge, they improve reading comprehension, they boost vocabulary, promote critical thinking skills, they develop oral language and listening skills through class discussions, and they create a sense of community in the classroom. An interactive read aloud is a read aloud in which the teacher stops periodically to either model a strategy through a think aloud or to allow the students to interact with the text. Teachers need to plan out interactive read alouds so they're effective for readers. There are 3 steps to planning an interactive read aloud. Number 1, think about and choose the skills you plan to teach. Number 2, read the text and spy on yourself reading. This means that as you read, be mindful of when and how you use the strategies you want to teach. And 3, mark up the book with your prompts. Reading teachers leave sticky notes in books to remind them when to stop and think aloud or when to prompt a turn and talk. Watch this video to see an interactive read aloud in action. There are many different prompts a reading teacher can plan for an interactive read aloud. Some of these prompts are, listen to me as I think aloud, stop and think, turn and talk, stop and jot, stop and sketch, act it out, thumbs up, thumbs down, and turn and teach. Notice how they're varied so students can respond to text in a variety of ways. For the first assignment for this module, mark up a book for an interactive read aloud. Then write a reflection of the process you engaged in and how this could help readers in your classroom. Close reading is another element of balanced literacy that reading teachers use. Close reading is a purposeful interaction between a reader and the text. It's a way for teachers to help students read strategically, diving deeper into concepts, issues, and ideas. When we read closely, we slow down and reread, consider schema or background knowledge, we're prepared to revise our misconceptions, we annotate the text for new learning and confusions by writing in the margins, we question the text, we think inferentially, we determine importance by analyzing information, we synthesize in order to get the gist of the story, and we reread parts to expand our understanding. Now watch a close reading video to see how this work looks in practice. The last balanced literacy element we'll discuss today is shared reading. Shared reading is meant to mimic the experience of a child sitting on a parent's lap to read. In shared reading, both the teacher and the student have their eyes on a text and they read the words together. Check out this shared reading lesson to see what it looks like in a reading classroom. As a discussion, I'd like us to compare and contrast interactive read aloud, close reading, and shared reading. How are these practices similar? How are they different? How could you use each techniques to enhance your students' literacy learning? And reading teachers also teach students how to talk about books. We do this by providing prompts such as, I think, I wonder, I can add on, why do you think that? Can you show me that in your book? Can you explain to me what you mean? We also teach students to have grand conversations by teaching strategies such as making eye contact with the person who's talking, thinking closely about what the person says, and then adding on or asking a question. Okay, you have one assignment and one discussion due by Module 8. And please read Growing Readers, pages 239 to 264. We will not have a formal Module 8. Instead, for Module 8, please turn in your inquiry papers. Also, please engage in a discussion to share your inquiry question as well as to share your findings. I'm excited for us to all learn from one another. Thank you for engaging in this Reading Foundations course with me. I wish you all happy reading and happy reading teaching.